Hey, Benny, nice to meet you. My name's Jojo. How are you doing?
Nice to meet you. I'm very good.
Hey, you're in New Zealand, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm looking at this. I'm looking at your background. I feel like I'm snooping around your house here. But,
It's my bedroom.
Okay, so I see a rack. Okay, rack of clothes. Describe. Are these just like clothes you wear around the neighborhood, or is this like for tour, or what is this?
It's just a mix of stuff I wear around the neighborhood, and I also bring some of it on tour.
Gotcha. And I see a fan back there. Is it hot? What's the temp like in New Zealand?
It's cold, and I haven't taken it out of my room from summer, but I need it in summer here because it gets so muggy and like and yuck in my room. But yeah, I have my little fan there. I'll probably take it out.
So how are you doing in this quarantine? Tell me, okay, Benny, tell me if you think I'm crazy, but yeah. I've said this a couple times. Does it feel like we're living in a sci-fi movie?
Yes.
In a way.
Dude, I was literally, when we would drive, because we were at, we call them batches, but you call them beach houses, I think. We were staying at a batch.
Like, what's up, bitches?
No.
Not that.
You know, a beach house.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call them batches.
God, things I didn't know. Okay.
So I'm just going to say beach house. But we were driving home from our friend's beach house, and it was like when, like, on the radios, it was being announced that we were going to go into lockdown, and it was like literally like a zombie apocalypse movie. And I was like, Mom, oh my God. We were driving in the motorway, and everyone was like panic buying in like the little tiny stores on the motor. It was crazy, but yeah, I definitely feel like this is like a sci-fi movie.
It really does.
Is that building going to be too loud?
I can't even hear it. What's happening?
Okay, cool. My neighbors are building a fence.
Oh, really? Can we take a look at their nice fence, or is that off limits? Snoop on your neighbors.
I don't know if you can see them.
I can see them.
They're like renovating.
Are you happy? Do you want more privacy from the neighbor, or is it, do you like your neighbor, or are you glad they're building a fence?
So our neighbors are really nice. I like them, but our old fence that we shared with them was like falling down, so they built another one.
Oh, well, that's nice. Do they know what you do and the success you're having with, Supalonely, among other?
Yeah, they know what I do. It's quite funny because they have like the builders have the radio station on, and it plays like Supalonely. And I'm just like, oh no, turn it off.
So do the builders, whoever's building, I'm not sure if it's carpenters, do they know that the girl that sings Angata is right there in the window right there?
I heard them chatting about it yesterday. They were like, oh, she's there. And I was like,
that's so weird.
I know, it is weird.
Is it crazy to snoop in and hear people, because people talk about you in a good way, obviously, to almost like snoop in, not that you were snooping, Benny, but to snoop in and be like a fly on the wall, to hear them talking about you, is it kind of a rush, but kind of weird at the same time?
Yeah, it's quite weird. I'm kind of just like, oh, what the heck?
Don't listen to them, but listen, but don't. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know, right?
God.
Oh, it's always like that.
This Supalonely track, I mean, my God. Did you have any idea? I mean, this is a dumb question because there's no way to answer it because I know the answer.
Right.
Unless you're just psychic. But, I mean, did you have any idea that good Lord.
No. Big no. I had no idea. I didn't even know that people would like the song because it was very kind of different for me, and I was swearing in it, and I was like, I don't know. I feel I did not think that this out of all of my songs would be the one that would be picked up, but I was pleasantly surprised because this is like one that I had probably the most fun writing, and I feel like, yeah, it's been cool.
Oh, speaking of your neighbors,
what is that? I love this, just like the neighborhood sound.
What the heck is going on?
What are they doing?
Oh, somebody's having a birthday. You know how they do the birthdays and.
Oh, that's so cute! I've seen people pulling up beside the.
Let's go do it together here. Hang on.
Cute. I'm getting like a house.
Benny, I know, right? Why don't you? You're not driving by yet.
It's so cute. Oh my God, it's so sunny where you are.
It is, right?
Oh
you can hear that though. You can hear it pretty well.
Yeah, I can hear that little horn.
Yeah, I think they're going to be driving by in a second.
Cute.
All right.
Cute dog.
Well, a couple of dogs here.
Oh my God, is that a pug?
It's a pug. Come here.
Oh.
Oh, she's running. Oh, well. Benee, this is a crazy Zoom. I know. We're just walking around looking at dogs and neighbors.
I love it.
Oh, my God. Well, let me get back in my spot here. Hang on a second. All right. Did you have anything to do with this, with the dance on TikTok? Because that, of course, played a pretty sizable role. I mean, I'm just a loser. What you were drink? Oh my God, it's,
No, I think that's the really cool thing about oh God, what's it called? TikTok. I just forgot the name.
I know you know.
I was about to say Tumblr. I was like, no. Tumblr didn't do it for me. I think that's the really cool thing about TikTok is that, these people kind of find a song that they like, they create a dance that is how many seconds long and then post it, and then people like the dance in the song, then they do the same thing and then credit the dancer. But I've just been like sitting and watching it all happening, which has been pretty cool. It's
pretty crazy. My daughter, she's 11. I mean, the whole thing. She just, it's just, if the song comes on, she can't not do it. I mean, it's just one of them. I don't know, man.
I love it.
So congrats on everything. What's next for you? I mean, I guess they're still honking out there. It's a big birthday party going on. What's next for you? I mean, just gonna lay low, and I assume you're writing in the house because that's what songwriters do. You're stuck, you're right, and that's sort of a rule, I guess, right?
Yes. I'm currently working on an album right now. And actually, we've just gone down a level in New Zealand.
What do you mean? Oh, from the quarantine.
Yeah. Stuff, so right? We're actually, we could possibly be in level 2 next week, which is insane because we have had no cases today or yesterday, which is crazy and really good for me because it means I went into the studio yesterday and I'm going in today because you can go to your workspace and if you can stay far enough away and keep social distancing, then you can still work. But yeah, I mean, I've been making music at home, and that's what I did yesterday was I brought a song that I produced into the studio and made a new song, which is exciting. But just working on an album, which is new for me because we've made an album before, and looking forward to the time that I can start playing shows again because I did not realize how much I would miss it right now.
What do you miss most about it? Is it just the butterflies before you go on stage, the rush of the fans, the travel? I mean, maybe just a little bit of everything.
I think a little bit of everything. I usually I always get the really bad butterflies where I'm like, oh my God, am I gonna throw up? I feel so nervous. But then also just being on stage and having people just crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Everything, I think.
I think, I've talked to quite a few artists that I assume right now they all agree with you. They all, I mean, it's a part of your life, part of who you are is taken away. It'll come back, obviously.
Yeah.
But before all this happened, I talked to so many artists that when they're on the road, they miss home. When they're at home, they miss the road.
Yeah.
So I guess it does fall into this. It's just an extreme version of it right now, so.
It is. But, it's just not being able to do it, I think, having that kind of taken away from you, which makes it hurt. It makes it that much worse.
You're going to be back on the road soon and just kicking ass. And I can hear the saw next door, which I love our neighbor thing going on. It's so awesome. Hey, God, that's a serious saw. I can hear that thing.
What? What is that?
I think it's your neighbor's saw, right?
Oh, you can hear it now.
I heard that one. I think it's awesome. I'm liking this whole neighbor vibe. Hey, I have a question about your New Zealand. I mean, I heard this is so you guys in New Zealand are where we want to be because I read it. We get these reports and I hate to say I'm tuning them out, but they're so overwhelming and depressing. It's I just don't want to hear anything. We're getting reports 4,000 people died in your house today. I'm like, oh my God.
I know. I've been watching the news and hearing all about it. So
but your report said, and I thought when I saw it, because it clicked up on my phone, I thought it was so outrageously, unbelievably awesome, but was it true? New Zealand reports no cases today. I'm thinking, are you kidding?
Yeah.
That's pretty phenomenal. So you are the future right now, basically.
We are. I think it's kind of like a positive side to it. We're like, look at us, cool example of how it works. You know, this is how we do it. But I don't know. I think it's definitely nice and reassuring now, knowing that you can kind of contain it and it can be kind of killed off. But I mean, yeah, that kind of stuff is very scary.
It is. Well, it's a real pleasure to meet you, virtually here.
Yeah.
Can't wait to have you in the studio in LA and say hi face to face one day, when it gets normal. Hey, before we play this, we're going to play the song, of course, on the countdown. Give me something else I need to know about Supalonely. Something that maybe, a secret you haven't told or haven't told many times, a studio moment, anything.
Okay. When I was writing the song, I had this idea that I was going to, instead of saying guess I'm a quitter, to make it guess I'm a, what you guys call toilets?
Yeah.
Guess I'm
right.
a shit.
Oh.
And I thought it was really cool. And I was working with this girl called Jenna, and we both thought it was like really cool. And my producer kept having to be like, I think we need to change it. Like, it just doesn't work. And my manager came in and he was like, no, you need to change it. But we thought it was but that was going to be the original lyric. And I think it probably would have flopped if we stuck with it. But I haven't really told you.
So it would have said, you can say the word and I'll bleep you out, but it would have said, yes, I'm a
shitter. Like, yes, I'm a toilet. In other words, it doesn't really make sense. Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you changed the word. I think it would have. Yeah, I think that's the right choice. You made the right choice. Oh my God. Hey, Benee, it's a real pleasure. Stay safe, and I hope to see you soon in person. Okay.
Lovely to talk to you.
Lovely to talk to you.
Take care.
Bye. You too.